Jesus for OPM. Eba. Come and see Dr. Jesus for OPM. 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 Aha.
OPM.
Dr. Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
Truly, God is here. My name is Blessing Frederick Georgeville. Beside me here is my elder sister, Vivian Georgeville. I located OPM with frustration, and behold, God did it. On the 27th January, when Daddy said we should summon the heaven, in that summoning, Daddy asked us to drink the blood of Jesus 7 times. As we drank it, he gave a prophecy that there is someone here. Your genotype is AS.
Hey! There is somebody here.
And you were born with it. But as you drank the blood of Jesus, it has turned to AA.
Wait. You were born with AS. Can you zoom into it? Wait, look at the place. Look at the address. Daughters of. Can you zoom into it? Because I want people on the television to see it. Then look at the genotype. Look at the genotype. What is there? AS. Now look at the signature. You can look at the date. It was done. Who says this?
2004.
2004. She was born with AS. Now, you have the prophecy on television. Can we say the prophecy on television? There is somebody here. Your genotype is SS. But right now, God have changed it to AA. There's another person with AS. But God have changed it to AA right now in the name of Jesus. I mean, the second person, your genotype is AS. You were born with it AS. But right now, God have changed it to AA. Give Jesus a clap of it. So, after the prophecy, you now went to the test. Look at it. Now, these places are not like private lab. Look at it. This one is police. Police lab. Police. Look at the date there. Look at the date. Got the signature. This is police. Look at the address. And blood transfusion. Look at it. Police. So you cannot go and fake police thing. If more police will arrest you. Now, look at this one too. This is, look at it. This is a government. Look at this one is government. So the two government, police is government and this is government. Both are government. Look at it. Give Jesus a clap of it. She was born with AS. And God turned AS to AA. Not using brain to obtain money from people. They use the money You go and see Job, guess.
OPM,
Dr. Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
My name is Grace Ejeku. I stayed at Agri State. I want to testify the goodness of God in my life. I locate OPM with affliction.
I came to OPM with affliction. Anyone here with any affliction today, that affliction shall go in the name of Jesus. Stand up and pray like this. Long time affliction inside my body. Die! Open your mouth and begin to pray. In Jesus' name, pray. She said she came here with affliction. Yes. She came with affliction.
I came to OPM last year, July.
Last year, July.
Because of bleeding, instant bleeding for 4 years, which I testify in
Wait.
the other side.
Bleeding for 4 years.
Yes.
She came to OPM because she had been bleeding for 4 years. Anyone here that is bleeding, after today's service, the bleeding shall cease. 4 years bleeding.
After I came to OPM, the reason of the bleeding was because when I met my husband came to my village to pay my bride price, and my family people, they were hungry. That I'm the latest in the family and I want to celebrate.
That you are the later, that you are the most junior.
Yes.
And you want to celebrate.
Yes. So my husband came and took the list of my marriage. We left. We fixed the date, which is 2013 when the thing took over. Because I have no father, my mother is dead, my father is also. So those that claiming to be my uncle, they say that I cannot marry, that I should go and born with my husband. That is how other people in our family did. I said no.
Are you seeing wickedness? Oh, because their own children go live with man born. So they want you to go and live. They say, no, how can you come and marry? Go and live with man and born. But the husband, a good man that has the fear of God, said, no, I cannot just carry your daughter and go and we pay the bride price. I will marry her. They begin first.
So after my husband took the list, that was March 2013, we left. My husband fixed the date also, that March. So they were surprised because they didn't know that my husband is coming to pay my bride price. They postponed the marriage from that March to November. That is when I will hold the marriage. We accept also. We left from that March. That is when the bleeding starts. It starts bleeding.
Oh yeah, come and do that thing now if you are bleeding. I see wickedness. You won't marry. Oh yeah. When you marry, do that thing. Oh yeah, bleeding, start. Do the thing we see. Wicked people. Any wicked man in your father's compound, this night they will sleep, they will not wake up tomorrow morning. I said they will sleep this night, they will not wake up tomorrow morning. In the name of Jesus Christ.
So we left, reaching on November, which they put the date. We did everything and went. They said my husband cannot pay my bride price for now. That is the most senior want to marry. So
wait, upon they say the husband should come when?
November.
So when it came November, they say what?
They still postponed, said no, that the most senior in the family that want to marry. So after the lady married before me. So my husband said, okay, let him do some kind things in the list. Maybe the next year he will come and pay my bride price. They accept for him to do, but not to pay my bride price yet. So
just because she's an orphan, the father and the mother, they are late. The uncle, evil uncle. Please continue.
So we left. Since then, the bleeding continue. I've been going to my church. I'm a chorister, which I said it also. So when I met my pastor last year, I was bleeding for 4 good years. So last year was the 4 years. June, I met my pastor after the choir practice, and I explained, he knows everything. I was expecting him to pray for me that very Saturday. He now said, go now, if the bleeding will not allow you to come to church, tomorrow you leave. So I left. When I came back to the house, my husband was watching OPM television. He now called me and said, I will make up my mind for we to go to OPM. I said, okay, even me also. He now said, they will not be hungry for you that you came to choir practice and you will not attend to church. I said, no. I used to listen to that. He said, if church cannot change you, you change church.
They're watching me. They're watching me. If church cannot change you, change church. Change church. Church. Change church. 4 years bleeding. And you have been meeting your pastor on regular basis.
Yes.
For prayer.
Yes.
Say, please, bleeding. And not choir practice. After choir practice, this bleeding. Say, don't worry. If the bleeding don't allow you to come church, don't worry. Just continue to manage your problem.
So that is what happened that July, me with my husband. I saw that the number in television. Immediately I dialed the number and I called, the phone rang. He now directs me that I should come to before 7 a.m. that I should come. So me with my husband, we went. I saw people buying bottled water. I now met one usher. Say, usher, please don't be annoyed. This water is for what? He now said, buy it and daddy will bless. You can give to sick person. Anybody can drink it. I said, okay. I went and met my husband. He gave me 200 naira. I bought 2. So after everything, daddy blessed the water. By then, before I drink the water, I've already changed inside the church 4 times. So
you've already changed inside the church 4 times?
Yes.
God. There is a woman with the issue of blood. Oh. Alala. So you've already changed for 4 times.
Yes. So after I bought the water and daddy blessed the water, I drank the water. We did not go that very day. We stayed to take assignment. Before the assignment time, the bleeding ceased.
Oh, he never even seen me yet. He never even started the assignment. Just as soon as they took the water, the bleeding ceased. Bleeding of 4 years ceased.
So my husband then asked me, since you drink the water, I did not go and change you. I say, the blood is not coming out again. He said, it's a lie. Go and check. Go to toilet and check. I went to toilet and check. The blood is not coming out again. I came back and told him, the blood is not coming back again. I'm not seeing the blood. He said, are you serious? Is it a miracle? I said, let me see now. So we stayed and took assignment before we left on Monday. Since then till now, I cannot see the bleeding again.
Anointing is better than wisdom. The wisdom. Pray work. Leave that pray work. Oh la la, pray work. La la la, pray work. They use job, the whole people use pray work, the whole people. Oh la la. Power.
So Daddy Nan said, buy calendar and mark the date of your testimony.
Mark calendar. Dr. Jesus calendar. Amen. Buy the Dr. Jesus calendar. Then mark the date you want to share your testimony.
So, which is I did that very day. I marked 4th of November 2016 that I will get pregnant. Reaching that very day, I did not tell my husband. Reaching that very day, I went to the calendar and look. I said, This today that I marked. Let me go to the hospital, which is I went to the hospital, the results come out.
So, wait, you came 2016 to OPM. You came, when did you come? You came July. Wait.
July 2016.
And you went for test when?
November.
How many months later? June, July, August, September, October, November?
November, that is 4 months.
4 months. 4 months in OPM. She went for test. And the test said she is pregnant. That was last year. Can you even see the Belasiam? Nigerian. Give Jesus a clap offering.
So which is I did the test. Me quite all I did not believe. I asked the nurse, are you serious? He said yes. He gave me the test. I looked the test. It was 40. I said, I cannot believe. I went to another side, 2 good places.
Okay, you went to another place.
Yes.
Thomas.
So the doctor said the same thing. When I came back, I told my husband. My husband said, I cannot believe this miracle. You will go to scan. It's scan that will tell us everything. So I went to scan. The scan is also the same thing that I'm pregnant. So after everything, my husband and decided from that day that he will not go to his church again, that he will make OPM his church. And I make the same covenant that I will make OPM my church. I want to return all the glory to Almighty God because I lose my hope, because if a woman is bleeding for good 4 years, how can you get pregnant when you are staying with your husband? But for me to locate OPM, God bless me. I want to return all the glory to Almighty God.
Now, we are doing double confirmation. Where do you live?
I stayed at Agro Estate.
Number what?
Bologiri is Waterside. But many people here knows me.
Okay, now, in case, let's go to your village now, so that they know. When this man wanted to pay the bribe, was there a conflict? Where do you come from?
I came from Cross River.
Where in Cross River?
Ito.
Ito?
Yes.
Clap for Dr. Jesus. And what's the name of your compound?
My compound is Ikorobasi.
That's the name of the compound?
Yes.
So, you can verify. Has she been married for how many years? 4 years. And now, God has blessed her with the womb. Clap for Dr. Jesus. Evidence. So, but before you came to OPM, which church were you going to?
Dear Apostolic Church.
Oh, you were a chorister there?
Yes.
Give Jesus a clap offering. Result. How long have you been looking for a baby? For 5 years?
Yes.
You've been looking for a baby for 5 years?
Yes, for 5 years after our first son's death.
After your, how many sons dead?
After our first son's death.
After your first son dead, you started looking for a baby for 5 years?
Yes.
And now God has given you, is it a son, a boy, or a girl?
A boy.
Give Jesus a clap offering. Anoint the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit to Jesus.
My name is Domari Mbaide. For 4 good years, we have been looking for fruit of the womb, but we get it, but we didn't have it. As I said it last Sunday. But this particular one, when we come to OPM...
Wait, you get it, but you don't have it. How?
Yes, because for good 9 months, he will carry the baby for 9 months, and we deliver after 1 day, 2 days, the baby will die. 4 times like that.
Wait, the first month, she will carry the baby. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. On the 9th month, she will deliver the baby.
Baby, yes.
Then, how many days later the baby will die?
1 day, 2 days.
The baby will die.
The baby will die.
So, she will become pregnant again.
Yes, 4 times.
4 times.
4 times, yes.
So 4 times she will carry baby and the baby will die after she will deliver. Is it the baby will have miscarriage, or when she deliver the baby that baby will
When
die?
she deliver the baby,
Eh?
I deliver the baby.
You will deliver the baby and the baby will die. How long does it take for the baby to die?
Not some, now 1 day, some now 2 days.
Baby will just die. But now, when you came to OPM, you pick assignment. You became pregnant.
Yes.
So when you became pregnant, what happened?
then this is the baby. Since we waited for that 2 days that the normal die, after that 2 days, nothing happened.
So how many months now?
It's 4 months.
Give Jesus a clap offering. Let me tell you, there is no medical solution that will make a woman that will carry baby for 9 months and deliver. After she deliver, 1 day, 2 days, the baby will die. Second time, she will carry baby 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 9 months. After she will deliver it, 2 days, the baby will die. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Then she came to OPM and became pregnant. Now, the baby is 4 months. So which church were you going to before you came to OPM?
I was going New Apostolic Church.
New Apostolic Church. And now, you are watching me on television. If church cannot change you, what do you do? If he had not changed church now, this one for don't die. If they did not change church now, this one for don't die. God is here. It's power, not wisdom. Not wisdom, power. What's the name of a baby?
David by Seredum.
David by Sereno. Come for investigation, because some people watching on television say, how can it be? Where is your address so that people can investigate?
We stay at Living Proof Pipeline by Army side. Ogali Eleme.
Number what?
There is no number now, new pipeline.
No number.
Yes, now pipeline, it's new area.
Where do you come from? Your state?
I'm from River State.
Oh, you are from River State?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. For easy investigation. Where?
In Kana local government.
Kana.
Yes.
So, where in Kana?
No Kana, in by the compound.
Eh?
No Kana, in by the compound.
That's the way you talk.
Yes.
So, go and investigate. So, people in your community, come. People in your family, they know about this case.
They are here with me.
Oh, they are here with you. Please, is there anybody from his community that know about this issue? Where are you? I am here. Come, can you show her a witness? You know her? You know them?
Yes, I know them.
Eh?
Yes, we are from the same community. His own father's name is Imbade. We are just close. And my own father's name, me, I'm from Yongonweku, the same community. My father is Nima.
Your father is what?
Nima, I know him very well.
You know him? So you know about this case of
Yes, I've been hearing about, people told me about him.
and your name is what?
My name is Beauty Ledo Nima, but formerly Beauty Ledo Nima, but now I am Mrs. Victor Beauty Egba.
So what's the name of the baby?
David by Seredum.
David, that is the name. Anoint in the name of the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, in Jesus' name. How many years have you been for the womb?
6 years.
6 years. Give Jesus a clap offering. What's the name of the baby?
God bless Felix.
God bless. Anoint in the name of the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, in Jesus' name.
My name is Rosemary Felix. My testimony is fruit of womb. I located OPM last year, January. I was looking for a fruit of womb.
Oh, last year, she came to OPM last year. After looking for baby for 6 years, last year she came to OPM.
I collected assignment of water spirit. After my mercy prayer, enter midnight prayer. 1 week to my midnight prayer, I took in this boy.
1 week to her midnight prayer, she took in for this handsome boy. So, before you came to OPM, which church were you going to?
I was going to Salvation Ministry.
I don't get a lot. Now God the win. If church cannot change. Hey! 6 years. 1 week after assignment, Bele. And you are still watching me on television. What are you waiting for? There are difference between grammar, wisdom, and power. Power rules over wisdom. Power is the supreme. Wisdom couldn't get her pregnant for 6 years. But power! Jay, thank you, Dr. Jesus, that you gave me power. Thank you. Because power is the highest.
Praise the Lord. OPM.
Dr. Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus in action. Brethren, my name is Bishop Philip David Nwobe.
Give Jesus a clap offering.
Abia State is my state of origin, but I'm doing the work of God in Kaduna State. So I came to this place from Kaduna State.
Give Jesus a clap offering. All the way from Ugwausa.
Brethren, this is my 34 years in the ministry. And it has been terrible. The church will rise, suddenly it will come down. The church will rise, suddenly it will come down. I was almost making up my mind to leave the ministry.
After
34 years. By the mercies of God, I got in contact with Daddy in the Lord in this ministry on the 4th of last month.
Give Jesus a clap offering. Last month.
And I was dumbfounded that a GO could place his telephone number for the public.
Okay, you watched the program from Kaduna?
From Kaduna, my television.
We are on cable. You can watch us from, people are watching us from outside the country, all over Nigeria. So he was watching OPM from Kaduna. And from there he saw the number, the phone number on the screen. Like many people are watching now, phone number on the screen.
And I picked up my phone and called him. Immediately, brethren, he picked up my call. And I opened up to him. I told him that, in fact, I have stayed in the ministry for such number of years, but there's nothing to show for it. He said, okay, let us pray. And he prayed for me. Brethren, since 4th of March this year, I have not been the same. You know, you had a night vigil on the 3rd. Then on the 4th was on a Saturday. And when I told him what I'm passing through the ministry, he prayed for an open door for the ministry. Brethren, on the 5th, which was the next day, I was surprised. The members who have left the church for 10 years, for 8 years, I saw them coming back to the church. And by the mercies of God, I paid my first tithe to this commission on the 8th of last month. And since that day, I have been witnessing restoration from the east, from the west, from the north, and from the south.
Through phone,
years now. Brethren, as I left Kaduna on Friday night, getting to Aba yesterday, I had a call. Somebody told me, where can he meet me? I said, I'm traveling to the east. I am in Aba. He said, wait for me, I'm coming from Lagos. And he came and gave me a car.
From last month till now, total restoration. Give Jesus a cup offering.
I want to use this forum to talk to men of God, those that are genuinely called. In Igbo, we used to say that osisi ọbụla na-amị mkpụrụ ọma nwere onye na-agba ya mmiri. Every tree that bears good fruit has someone that waters it. Men of God, you have been suffering from your stations. You have been struggling, not knowing where to go. I am appealing to you by the mercies of the Lord. Come to OPM. There is a father in OPM who is ready to water your life. It's not by answering son of prophet, and you are following men of God who are not ready to do something in your life. Come out from those cages where you are and come to OPM. Something is happening here. And when you come, you will discover that I'm telling you the truth. God bless you.
Nina, what's the name of the baby? How many years? 5 years. Clap for Dr. Jesus. Wait, first one. Steve
2012.
Steve Bet.
Steve Bet.
That is when your wife was born.
Instantly.
He died.
The second one, 2013. 4 months miscarriage. 2014. 5 months miscarriage. 2015. Steve Bet. That was how.
Wait. Start from beginning.
OPM.
Dr. Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
My name's Victor Enyeribe. I live at number 4 Bishop Johnson Lane. The reason why we located OPM, on a very faithful Saturday, I was watching OPM. When I saw the Saturday ministration advert, so the first thing I hear is that this is what your tithe and offering is doing. And I called my wife. I love this kind of church. At least this thing can go a long way to the less privileged. So she now told me that she has been telling me of OPM. I said I'd never hear. So when you come was during that period of 7 Saturday to get pregnant. But meanwhile, I've been in church for 7 good years.
You've been in the church for 7 good years.
And that same Saturday, on my bed, I called Daddy Big. I said, a general overseer to pick up. I was a protocol of my former church 7 years. I don't have access to my pastor.
Opposite the protocol. I cannot call my pastor. But I am not even a member of this church. And I called and I spoke to the general overseer one-on-one.
So at the end of the day, this thing has been going. And the worst thing is that if my wife taking, he will not tell pastor, please, I'm pregnant, pray for me. So what am I going to do for you? After that word, maybe the next 2 weeks, that miscarriage will take over. Up till the pastor wife asks my wife, when do we go and look for? What is the problem? If she know how many children God gave to us, that this thing happened. I said, and to the extent to eat became a problem. That was where my eye. So when I left that one,
that was where my eye opened.
When I left that one, I now went to worship with the CPN at Ibe.
Okay.
During that was 2015 when the last one died. So what the pastor told me, I did it. He said I would do dry fasting for 4 days. I would break native egg. I did it. So where the problem now stop, it is when they said I would put 10,000 naira for envelope. The next thing again, that the G will appear. Any pastor that asks you to bring money, it's on your sheet. It's a 419. I say trouble deal. That was where I ceased. Then that was how we located OPM. So when we come, the prayer alone, it was a trouble. It was a trouble. So along the line, my wife took it.
But wait, before your wife took it, can you just say how many babies you've lost? Start from one. The
I
first
married
one.
2011. I have a former member of my former church. He was a decent protocol member.
Bring the remaining protocol people come.
So at the end of the day, I married 2011. I gave birth. My wife gave birth 2012. 9 months, she lost the baby. Then 2013, 4 months miscarriage. 2014, 5 months miscarriage. 2015, baby boy, I lost the baby instantly. Then this one is 2016 from OPM.
If church cannot change you, what do you do? Let me tell you, power is the main thing. Power is the main thing, not grammar, not wisdom. There is no book that can stop miscarriage. There is no brain work that can stop miscarriage. It's only power.
So since then, as she taking, the other one I will keep spending money, going different way. This baby has never taken ABC, talk less of the next Panadol. And when during the September, on her 7 months, the doctor diagnosed my wife that she has hepatitis B. Then there is a vaccine or whatever she will buy, 90,000 naira. I say, God, trouble don't come again. Then now we came, that was at Elios. We reported the case to you. By then the baby turned instantly. She lied at the end of the next day, it became normal. So during delivery, after the delivery, I went out going to price. I even went to Save Life Motherhood. They said it's 90,000 last. My coming back, one of my branch home cell leader, she now come to visit her at the hospital. She said, what are you people waiting? Where is Dr. Jesus Water? He said they should cover. As they cover, she gave the baby. Instantly, the doctor said, Madam, you've not feed your child. Begin to breastfeed your child. That was how 90,000 disappeared.
No hepatitis B. No hepatitis B. Give Jesus a clap offering.
I've come to return the glory to God of OPM.
Father, Lord, we thank you. We give you glory.
Chimamanda, Miracle, Victor.
Chimamanda, anoint in the name of the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Clap for Dr. Jesus. What's the name of the baby?
Jane Emmanuel Jikeme.
Jane. How many years are we looking for the
11
years. They have been looking for the fruit of the womb for 11 years.
This is the fourth baby that is alive after 4 times.
Wait, I don't understand. That is
the first one died, second one died, third one died. Now this is the fourth one alive.
Wait, how does it die?
A childbirth.
Anytime your wife wants to deliver, the baby will die.
Immediately. The last one died 11 hours after delivery.
Wait, the first one died how many hours after delivery?
Immediately during delivery, the first one died.
The second one?
Immediately during delivery, the second one died.
The third one?
After 11 hours, the baby died. That's what made us come to OPM.
You and your wife?
Me and my wife.
So as he came to OPM, life and anoint the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit in Jesus' name. Father, we thank you because this baby have opened the door. Other children will be coming, alive in Jesus' name. Shout hallelujah. Now, Before you came to OPM, can you just tell us how many times you lost the baby and how you lost the baby?
Before I came to OPM, I lost the baby, the first one.
How did you lose the baby?
Through normal delivery, but all of a sudden during delivery, that one was normal delivery, but the baby just died. They said umbilical cord killed the baby. That was the medical excuse. The second one, during delivery, all of a sudden the baby just disappeared. They didn't see the baby again. She has dilated, and so the hospital now referred us to another place that I should take her away. So I took her away half unconscious to another hospital where she was later operated and brought out the baby dead. That one was buried. The third one again was operation. The doctor of the second one advised us that it's spiritual. That before 9 months, we should go to the hospital, they will remove the baby during operation. While the witch are preparing for 9 months, by then the baby must have come out. So that's what we did. 8 months and we went, checked the baby. The baby was, the doctors advised us we can remove the baby. The baby came out alive. I was happy. Before we knew it, after about 3 hours, the baby changed color. Started vomiting blood.
The baby started vomiting blood.
Rushed the baby to Lutz. Before we knew it, the baby died exactly after 11 hours. And I packed up the whole issue of childbirth.
Oh, you gave up on issue of childbirth?
Issue of childbirth permanently.
Because you didn't. Why did you give up on childbirth?
The last time they warned that she almost lost her life. The doctor even said she never knew she would make it alive. So I closed that issue. I said so that she will not lose her life in the process of childbirth. Let us just stay and manage what we have. So
when you came to OPM?
When I came to OPM, actually what made me come to OPM was poverty. First class poverty. So it was solved here. So my wife
was solved here. Clap for the Lord Jesus. So God of OPM does not only give wealth, He gives children.
So my wife was surprised that if my poverty of how many years have been solved to a point that I can now have a car and drive and spend money the way I like, then there's hope for her.
Yes.
So she conceived without me knowing.
Bam! Clap for the Lord Jesus.
She now came to me one day after some few months. I didn't even know she was pregnant. She said, "Daddy wants to see me." I said, "Daddy." She said, "OPM." I said, "Where you know me? How you take know me? As big as the church is."
As big as the church is? How can you know me?
He said he wants to see me. I said, "Okay." I was surprised. I came, our time to reach. Daddy came. Daddy saw her and I said, okay. Are you the husband? Okay. And that's when Daddy told me that she was pregnant. I was shocked. I didn't even believe it.
Let me tell you what happened so you understand. Because of the series of dangerous deaths, miscarriage, he has given up. He doesn't want the wife to get taken again because he doesn't want the wife to die. He loves the wife so much. He doesn't want the wife to die. He said, if God has made it for us to remain without children, let us remain like that. So he came to OPM for financial breakthrough. So now God blessed him with financial breakthrough. As he and the wife came to OPM, they were doing assignment. God now, bam, the wife became pregnant. So now, when the wife came for counseling, the wife told me, I'm pregnant, but my husband doesn't want me to get pregnant again because of our last experience. I'm scared. I said, okay, go and bring him. So he brought the husband. Nobody didn't even know the reason why I invited him. So when he came, I broke the news for him. The man looked at his wife. He was shocked. I said, don't worry. Affliction cannot rise up the second time. The reason why you lost those children, that your wife nearly died the last time, that she was carried unconscious to hospital, was because you've not located OPM where power there. Now you've come to OPM where power there. You will never lose your baby. After speaking to him, that gave him the courage, that gave him the morale to now stay. I said, don't worry. Watch me. Unless I am not a man of God, unless God did not call me to do this work. Now look at it. Look at the baby. Evidence. Look at it. Handsome boy. Now for investigation, what is your address?
Number 2, Tessie Street, Port Harcourt. Rumor Hollow, Port Harcourt.
So don't go to number 2. Go to number 1. Go to number 3 and investigate. Have they been looking for food for 11 years? Have they been having this death of the baby? And now they came to OPM and now God bless. Not to go and pay people in Sokoto to give testimony. Investigation. Verifiable investigation. Give Jesus a clap offering.
Dr. Jesus is action.
God is here.
Really, God is here. I'm a living witness. My name is Udeme Abaka. I reside at number 2B, Woke by Ajib Junction. My testimony is on healing. I've been suffering from bile for 13 years.
Chineke, bile for 13 years in your bara.
I shit blood. I see that I'm menstruating. Whenever I go somewhere, I have to package my shit with tissue alongside with extra boxers.
Oh.
Throughout my days in university, these things has tormented me.
Oh, when you are in university, hey.
I had this thing 2 years before I got my admission. And then I've been encountered with this. I've been going to several herbalists around Port Harcourt. They promised me they will do it. I take the medicine, no way. I travel home, my mother tell me to somewhere, they begin telling me stories. Somebody keep it to me. I say, who keep it to? Who did I owe? Because I can tell somebody about myself. I don't owe somebody. I struggle on my own. So who will give this kind of sickness? He gave me medicine. Instead for the symptom to reduce, it started increasing. I spend my money, no way. I get tired of it. I went to medical doctors. I reported the case to him. The man said, I will go on operation. He gave me about 2 options. That if I will be operated, 1, neither I will die, or I will suffer. And then if I survive, my manhood will not be functioned.
Hey! If your destiny is not working, it is Indo. You're no longer alive now when this is not work. We get 2 options. It's either you die or your machine gun knock you.
So I decide, I said, since I'm not born yet, let me maintain this. I continue bearing with it. Bear with the pains. And sure, I cannot squat down. When I went to my youth service, all those paramilitary training, when they tell me to do it, if I squat down, my anode will pull out.
Jay!
I have to use my hand and bring it inside. If my mates have noticed it, I will tell them that I have boy. But it's not boy. I know what's happened to me. To summarize the story, the last coconut night, we had it.
Hey! The last coconut night, when some mumu is criticizing coconut.
So I bought 2 coconut, me and my wife. When I came, I sat down there, almost to the last of the building. After they did pray of the coconuts, I went outside, I prayed the coconut, I warmed myself. I drink the water. Hey! Within 5 minutes, I noticed strength within myself. I think my wife said, yeah, what's happening? I feel so powerful. When I get home in the morning, I get to my house around 7:30 in the morning. Immediately, I go and take my bath, I go to the toilet. When I go to the toilet, after finishing my toilet, my anode returned Regina. Nothing happened. I don't know.
You went to toilet, your anode did not come out.
After I shit finished, my anode returned Regina on its own. Whereby I used to use my hand and press inside. I don't tell my wife because these things have bring problem within my wife. I don't eat pepper. I don't drink hot tea. I don't fight because if I fight, if they push me down, the thing will pull out. So I've told my wife, say, I want to eat soup. I said, good soup from put pepper. And I tell me, say, dear, how long are you starting to eat pepper? I said, don't worry, put pepper to me. I wanted to be sure if this is miracle. My wife cooked, he put pepper to me. I tell my wife, I said, put pepper for me. I want to eat pepper. After eating, after eating pepper, within 2 minutes time, I will go in toilet. Then if I go to toilet, I will shit the blood. Alongside with my hand notes.
You shit blood?
Blood, then my hand note, I will come out. So after eating, I don't go to toilet.
You don't go to toilet?
I don't go to toilet. My wife asked me, says, yeah, happened. This one, you are not going to toilet. Because I know that whenever you eat, you go to toilet. I said, that's how I see it though. I didn't open up to her. So when we come back from our normal hustling day, I tell her, yeah, cook beans for me. If you cook beans, put pepper. He asked me, say, what's happening with this pepper? You don't used to eat pepper. I said, cook pepper. So, behold, that pie has grown fine. Now, as I'm speaking to you, I can eat whatever I feel like eating. In fact, I feel as if that I'm still a teenager. This morning.
Just buy the coconut. The coconut. And please, this coconut, where did you buy it?
I buy it at my tree market.
God bless you. He bought it in my tree. Are you hearing it? He bought it in my tree. I didn't even touch the coconut. I prayed and power of God entered the coconut. And pile of how many years? How long have you been suffering this for? How many years?
For 13 years. He started 2004.
13 years. Pile disappeared. Just by blessing the coconut. And somebody, carnal person is saying, any church you see coconut is a cultic church. Look at it. He didn't pay any money. He bought coconut. How much did you pay the coconut?
So I bought the coconut 100 naira.
100 naira. And he has gone to native doctor. It didn't work. He has gone to hospital. It didn't work. But he just bought the coconut and Dr. Jesus healed him. Bend it down.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
OPM.
Dr. Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus is action.
God is here.
My name is Madaka Chukwuebuka. I'm a businessman at Ikoku. It was on 24th of January. So the containers I imported from China, unfortunately.
Wait, are you the person?
Yes.
Give Jesus a cup of it. You know, we have never met like this before.
No.
I don't even know the face. Give Jesus a clap of wonderful.
So it was on 24th of January. So I was at my house and my agent called me that the authorities as the owner put the containers on hold. So I said, what is the problem? He said, you don't know. So from there, after 2 days, they now told me that a little mistake from the company at China, that is the reason why they put it on hold. There must be investigation on it. I said, well, there's no problem. So something came into my mind because my church was Salvation Ministry. So
did you hear in church? Amen. You said your church was what? Salvation Ministry. So when the thing happened, what happened?
So it was around 9:30 in the night. So I ran to GRA. So I met some of the young pastors that I told them I need to see the general overseer. So they said that he's not around. So as I was about to leave with the tears in my face, so one of them said that I should sow a seed so that the seed will change the things for my better. So I have to run to my car because I can, when such thing happen, anything you lay hand on, even though it's all that left, you must give all. So I lay my hands on whatever I saw in my car, so I drop all. So after 1-2 days, nothing happened. Then I ran to one of my friends that also a new member in this church, and he told me, what am I still waiting for? That I should pick this number and call. I said, which number is that? He said, call this number, OPM, that my answer might be there. So as I picked the number, I called, behold, the call was answered, and I explained all my problem. Immediately, Papa put the call on hold and started making a call both here and the state level. So,
remember, he's not a member of OPM. He's not a member of OPM. He went to his own church when he had this problem. He said he wanted to see his pastor. They couldn't allow him to see his pastor. They said, okay, he's not around. Instead of praying for him, he said, sow seed. Sow seed. He went and sowed seed. Still nothing happened. But when he called me on the phone, amen, and that your church, you have been, how long have you been a member of that church?
It's about 4 or 5 years now.
So you couldn't even call your general overseer on the phone?
I couldn't get him.
You couldn't call him on the phone. But he's a non-member. He called me. He called me and got me. Continue.
And the funniest thing is that the containers I vested about 99% of all I have. So
99% of all you have, you invested in the container.
Because of the dollar rate. So, and without the call, the number I called through my friend, BGO OPM, nothing will have been done. And that is how the container will have been lost, because the mistake was from company, and it's a very great one. So, but thank God, behold, today, the containers are released.
Amen. When he called me and told me his container, this, that 99% of everything he has in his life is in it. So don't worry. God is going to do something. I first called Chief Matt, whether he has contacts here. I said, okay, begin to press. I told him, oh yeah, begin to press a button here. Let me also call Abuja and be pressing button there. Because prayer is not only calling prayer points, but also helping the person to drag the person out. So while I am praying for him, I prayed for him on the phone. I also tried to pull him out. I called him. The person I called, I don't want to call him for security reason. The person invited the person up there. And let me tell you, some churches are only interested in collecting your money. They don't care what you are going through. That's why I said, I cannot be a contractor. Me, I have contacts in high places. Is it NDDC? Is it Shell? Is it NMPC? If I want to get contract there, it's easy. My job is to pray for people to be restored. If possible, call the people in Shell, call the people in NDDC, give my son contract. Now look at the situation. Look at the situation. Come, cameraman, come. This man is a contractor. He's a member of my church. I am a contractor. I'm a pastor. I'm a contractor. Then I am looking for this contract. This man that is a member of my church that pays his offering and tithe in my church is a contractor. He's pursuing this contract to get the supply of this thing. Then me too, I'm a pastor and I'm a contractor. I'm pursuing this thing. I will use my spiritual connection with my physical connection and I will take the contract. By then, where will this man get money to pay his tithe and offering? The job of a pastor is not to be a contractor, is to help this person that is a contractor, assist him both spiritually and connection wise for him to get the contract so that he will bring his 10% to God. You can't operate school. If I say how many people have schools here, you will see how many people have raised your hand. Let me tell you, if Apostle, God forbid, and God forbid, if Apostle Chibuzo now opens a school, this standard, and put the school fees 1 million naira, I'm telling you, so many members here will pull their children out of the school where they are and bring them to OPM schools, true or false. But then, I am spoiling the business of those people that own schools in the church. My own is this: run free school for those that cannot pay school fees. Then the rich people in the church go to the school where members own schools. Then my own operate free school to help the poor, not to do business. Look at it. This is the first time I'm meeting him. This is the first time. I don't know his face safe. But I have to go extra mile to make sure the container is released. Look at it now. He's testifying.
The funny thing is that because the place of release is in Lagos, so when I was there, the whole thing is like want to change. Then I have to pick my phone, call Papa because he was in US. I call him, see, this is what is about to happen. I don't know their plan. He said, my son, just kneel down. After he prayed, you know that the key of where they packed those, or they have already offloaded it, the key of where they packed it was given to me. And due to where they offloaded it, the motor has cars there, the trailers that will bring it down to Ikoku. So I even spent up to 3-4 days. They are even calling me, my friend, go and pick all your goods. He's now under your custody.
Give Jesus a clap offering.
And without these particular containers, the one that is available that this container will rescue, that is still on the way, that already alive, is times 2 of the one they had. And without that one will not be ready. That one will not come out. Because the way we do, as the containers are coming, you'll be paying from the one that already available. And the whole thing was tied down. Thank God for my friend. He's a very good friend of mine. Nobody that is selling this Port Harcourt that is not aware of my problem. Everybody. Because of the kind of business I do, importation, all of them are connected, buying from me. But the whole thing want to be seized within and seconds. But thank God of OPM.
If church cannot change you, what do you do? Upon is a member of a church for 5 years, 4 years. He has a problem. He cannot even call his GO. But every Sunday you collect my tithe, collect my offering. But I have a problem, I cannot call you. But look at it. I don't even know who he is. He just called me. My container, all this. They said, don't worry. He said, my life depends on this. I said, don't worry. God is going to release that container. Kneel down. Okay, you brought this to thank God. Am I the one that asked you to bring this one? From Isumpuru of Obi, he brought this to thank God. Not to say, before I pray for you, bring seed. He brought this seed from his mind. Before I pray for you, bring seed, bring seed, bring seed. So many businessmen that say they are pastors. You didn't pay. Did I ask you to furnish seed?
No.
Oh, from your own mind?
From my heart.
OPM is a family. It's a family. It's not just every Sunday collect the offering. help those people to grow. Not to use brain work and be obtaining money from innocent people. You're watching on television. Stop being a mugu.
OPM.
Dr. Jesus in action.
OPM.
Dr. Jesus in action.
Brethren, my name is Chukwemeka Francis, and beside me is my lovely wife. On the 26th of February, we are here to testify. We testified about how God used this great commission to restore our marriage. If you can remember, I told us about how we had some evil gifts given to us, and we went through a lot, and how God used this commission to restore my machine gun.
You remember a testimony? For those that are not here, can you just give them some more highlights?
Okay, we wedded last year in the month of July, and shortly after the wedding, my brothers and relatives started calling me, telling me that they have been seeing omen, as in evil, coming our way, that we should be very, very prayerful. I took it. I'm not the type that believe in charms anyway. Then we had to consult our family pastor, who came. Then I wasn't in this commission. Then who came and prayed for us. Then now gave us the go-ahead to open our wedding gift. We opened the wedding gifts, and that was the genesis of our problem. First of all, there was a problem of understanding. She would say something and I would never agree. And I would say something and she would never agree. At the time, I was like, what did I even see in this woman that I had to take this vow of being with her forever? Thereafter, I started having problem of my finance. Before now, like I said then, I work with almost 3 companies. And I hardly have time for myself. I rotate between companies. But then, after our wedding, after the gift, I discovered that when you call them, they will like tell you, don't worry, we are waiting for so contract. Now, after then, my wife had a miscarriage. Then, after the miscarriage, my machine gun stopped working.
Wickedness. After the wife got miscarriage, they locked up his machine gun. Oh, I can't give him belly again now. Can't give him belly again. They patchelate. Anybody here, they are patchelate your machine gun. Today, it shall be open.
So then the whole problem was on me. The only way I could solve the problem was I keep inviting my relatives, so that they will always be around the house, so that my wife will not disturb me of any way. So
you understand what it means? I don't understand. You know, if only he and the wife they want to do that thing. So the only way not to fall in hand was to bring in relations. So when relation they there, when brother there, no do that. Let's see this person there here, their house. Oh, devil is a useless man.
So after a while, I just had to advise myself. I was watching OPM one day, and then my cable has expired. Then I had to start watching OPM. One day I decided to, say, let me just try the church. I'm the type that doesn't visit any church. I was born in Catholic. In fact, even when the rest of my family have gone to different churches, I remained there. Now, after then, the first day I came to OPM, when I came, Daddy gave us an assignment. Now, after January, 31st night vigil, I called my wife. I told her that we shouldn't be sharing churches. We have to choose where to worship. We can't be in an emergency ward and doctors are not attending to us.
Yes.
So we need to focus on one church. Now we have tried our church. Let's try OPM. Now,
if church cannot change you, what do you do? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Change your church.
So there was a vigil. There was a vigil on 15th of January. After that vigil, we went home and ate the coconut.
Coconut, where some mumu is criticizing. Like the coconut we ate now. We prayed now. They went home, they blessed the coconut. Where did you buy the coconut?
We bought it at oil mill.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. God bless you. He bought it. You're watching the television. He bought it in oil mill. Oil mill, not OPM. They give people occultic coconut. You can buy the coconut from anywhere. He bought it from oil mill. Any church you see coconut is an occultic church. Please. So you bought the coconut from oil mill.
So after eating the coconut, we brought it here. You asked us to raise it up. After praying, we went home and ate the coconut. I noticed for the first time, my machine gun started.
Arise to combat trust. He ate the coconut. That night, after eating the coconut, give Jesus a clap offering. Listen, from now, anybody telling you, any pastor is coconut is a cut, pour speak for you. Are you seeing? He bought the coconut from oil mill, not from church, oil mill. I only stayed here and pray. Power of God enter. The difference between power and grammar. I prayed, power entered, miracle happened.
So when my machine gun started kicking, then we decided to do a test run. So along the line, the thing was like, though I was demoralized. So when it started kicking, I was still doubting the faith. By the time I woke up, my machine gun was very, very strong.
Give Jesus a clap of. When he ate the coconut, the thing stand. You know, that thing is very important to sisters. Very, very important. Essential commodity. When she called me and said, what? OPM miracle not be halfway. OPM miracle is a full miracle. Give your husband phone. Then you get the phone, give the husband. Say, I drink the blood. Because no power can stand the blood of Jesus. When he said, I drink the blood just 3 times. After saying it, I pray now, I speak life. Then he sleep. When he wake up, it shall be permanent. It shall be permanent. What the Lord done for me, it shall be. Give Jesus a clap offering.
So immediately I noticed that. I quickly covered myself, rushed to the bedroom, I took my shower, then I pretended nothing happened. I was waiting for her to signal me the next time.
Why men to do this? Why? Don't be you supposed to signal the woman. They do shakara for that.
So, honestly speaking, since that night, there was peace at my home. There was understanding.
There was peace because the thing is now delivering. The woman is now happy. Give Jesus a clap of him.
So it's like we started our honeymoon that day. So I had to, from that 15th of January, I had to hold on for a while till after 14th Valentine's Day. Then the next week, being 26th, we came here and testified. Then after the testimony, Daddy gave us a different assignment altogether. After the upper court, he said, go.
children's. Your children's. Take. It's done. Clap for Dr. Jesus.
So we went and did the assignment as instructed. Brethren,
OPM.
Dr. Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
Of a truth, God is here. After the dedication in January, the GO said, if you know you are looking for the fruit of the womb, come out. Immediately I came out, he said, there is somebody here questioning God, that God will surprise you that 5th of March you will conceive.
5th of March, there is somebody here. Between now and 24 hours, you shall become pregnant. It's power. Power.
So after saying it, I fell down on the floor immediately. So I went back home. I started telling God that, please, I'm sorry for questioning you. Because after my marriage, the miscarriage happened. I was so angry. I went to the altar of God, crying that, God, I kept myself for marriage. Then why will this kind of thing happen to me? And at the same time, my husband too was having issues. So I was just crying and questioning God. Until when the prophecy came out, I said, begging for forgiveness, that God, I'm sorry for questioning you. Only you have the final say. Then I went to my calendar and ticked that 5th of March.
Listen, if you have not gotten your calendar, you are really missing out. Liam, mark a date of your testimony. This one, youth own. Mark, Liam, it's a blessed calendar. Mark a date of your testimony. The first person say mark the date. This one mark the date.
So after marking that 5th of March, so on the 26th of February, both of us came to testify what God did for us. So he gave me the GO, hit me on my stomach and said I should carry my children.
I don't know. Do they have the video when the uppercut? You have the video? Oh, la, la. The blood is just there. Take your children's. Your children's. Take. It's done. Clap for Dr. Jesus. Uppercut. So after the uppercut, what happened?
After the uppercut, my circle changed, and lo and behold, a week after that 5th, I tested positive. This is the result.
Okay, see him. Look at the list. Investigation. Look at the signature. Give Jesus a clap of him. Now listen. You are watching me on television. Your machine gun is not working. Come to OPM. Forget about all those grammar they are giving you false hope. Have faith. Believe. Listen. Stop being a mugu. You're not Abraham. Abraham, have faith. Abraham. Are you Abraham? Is your name Abraham? Did your name start from A?
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
My name is Sokbokri Dorcas Jeremiah. I'm from Ahoda West, River State here. I located OPM on the 8th of January. I came here with pains. I was having back pains for years now. 2012, I had an accident. A car hit me at my back and I was rushed to the hospital. They treated me. That year passed, no pain. 213 passed, 214, 215. That pains came back. I managed that 215 till we entered 216. The pain, I could not endure the pain again. It became so severe. I went for massaging. No way. At a time, I could not sit down for good 1 hour without standing and stretch myself. I will sit down. By the time I'll sit down, especially when I sit on a plastic chair, for good 1 hour, it's as if I'm sitting on a pin. There's a pin. I'm sitting on top of a pin. So last week, Sunday, when Papa said we should write down things we don't want in our life, I wrote it down on a piece of paper after the church. As I was going, I threw it outside the gate. Somebody gave me lift. Inside the car, immediately I threw that piece of paper outside. It's as if somebody was fanning me. Fan. Winds was blowing inside the car. I said, this is not ordinary breeze again, no, because the breeze just flashed my face. I said, what kind of breeze is this? I looked at everybody inside the car. I didn't talk, I left. I never knew that spirit, that evil spirit have left me. So since that Sunday till now, I can sit down very well, comfortable. In fact, since I was sitting down there, I didn't stretch myself, no pain, nothing.
Give Jesus a clap offering.
Amen. Secondly, on the 5th of March, when I came to take my assignment, after service, I slept here for my mercy prayer. So I came here and I asked God to give me peace. I said, God, I don't know how you do it, but I just need peace in my life. All these years, it's as if there is another body inside my body, another person inside my body. That was spirit of hot-tempered, spirit of anger, quick anger, uncontrollable anger. When it comes, I cannot control myself. So after that prayer, I left. I was sitting down here. It's as if somebody was living inside me and the person left me. And my body became free. My mind was so free. In fact, since that day, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. I was suffering from spirit of masturbation since 2009. I've gone to churches, pray, fast, sow seeds. No way. Until last year. Before I was among the people who never liked OPM for one day. Anytime they mention OPM, my friends that are coming, they will invite me. I say, OPM, no. Not until that 8th of February that
before you don't like OPM.
I never liked OPM.
Thank God. So you were the watch when you don't like OPM. Come. I don't hate you, I love you. But I know say one day you will come pick assignment. You pastor will declare OPM. Come and pick assignment. So which church were you going to?
Salvation Ministry.
No wonder. So, and you that your waist pain, you having it for how long?
Since 2014.
So within 2014, you were there clapping with the waist pain.
That 8th of February when I came here, when I dropped at the gate and I was trekking. So immediately I dropped from the car. I saw people rushing. Some were running. Some people were running. I said, what is happening here? Why are people running like this?
Why are people running?
So what kind of thing is this? Why are people running?
In OPM, people run to go to church. People run to go to church. Doing tithe. See people run to pay tithe. Because they know that it is a good thing. There is result in what they are doing.
So I said, God. So I started pleading. I said, God, please forgive me. If I've been here all these years, I would have been more than who I am now.
I would have been what if I refused to listen to what my pastor was saying. If I come to OPM, I could have known where I am now.
And since that day till now, the spirit of masturbation left me. I never have that urge again.
And you've been masturbating for how long?
Since 2009.
Since 2009.
After church, as I'm going to the house now, the spirit will come. And I'll try to control it, no way.
And And the power could not break that yoke. But you came to OPM. When did you come to OPM?
8th of January.
8th of January. How many months ago? The yoke of masturbation gone. Under 3 months. Masturbation gone. But for how many years? 8 years in our former church. Let me tell you, anointing is not the capacity of grammar that comes out of your mouth. The vocabularies, the situations of the vocabilities of the vocabularies. It's not anointing. Anointing is power. You don't learn power in school. You don't learn it. There's no Bible college that gives power. Or Chineke. God sometimes does not call the qualified. God qualifies the call. When God calls you, He qualifies you. Sit down.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
My name is Goodness Shinosumba. I'm from Imo State, precisely Isu local government, Amanduba. What really brought me here is that I've been suffering from this abnormal urge for sex, and this started when I was at about 15 years old. Having sex with 3 women, 4 women at a time. This is what has really been stopping me. A woman cannot satisfy me. And this thing went on. I pay women and they all expose themselves before me at the same time, and that is how I've been living. It's been like a daily life to me. I didn't know how to stop this.
I didn't know how to stop it. I want to stop.
Stop this. I've tried different places. I've sowed seed. I've done different type of things to stop this, but this thing keeps stopping me. Till I thought getting married, when I was due for marriage, I thought getting married was going to help me stop this. And this thing has really killed my career. My career can no longer be seen because inside of me, I know how I feel. That I know what I'm born with. Singing has been part of me. And this thing has reduced my, I have the star for singing, but the opportunities are not coming. I can't find the opportunities. I see people who are not talented to what I can offer the world are making headlines. But I see myself, not as if these people are better than me. But what is happening? I don't know what is happening. I thought getting married was going to boost me to my limelight. Yet, I got married on the 15th, on the 21st, 2015. On Sunday, formerly I was sleeping with 2-3 women. It extended to 5. I got married on Saturday. On Sunday, I saw myself sleeping with 5 women at the same time.
Wait, you did your wedding on Saturday?
On Saturday.
Then on Sunday, the next day?
On Sunday.
Where was your wife?
I will tell my wife that I have a business consignment with some people, and so I must be...
After your wedding Saturday, on Sunday, you slept with 5 women. You can imagine what she's going through. And he wants to stop it. But he cannot stop it because there's a power in place. He has sown seed. He has done fast. He has done everything. He has gone to prayer. He couldn't stop it.
So this thing kept on. I didn't know what to do. My wife knew about these things.
Okay, your wife already know about it?
Yes, sometimes I just have to lie to her and tell her that I have a business consignment. I will not be coming back tonight. Whereas I'm going out there to do the usual thing that I've been doing with women. So this went on like this. So they told her the only thing she has to be doing is to be praying for me. Because her living will not be the best. She just have to keep praying for me. And that believing God that this thing will stop. So I've not even heard of OPM before. For the very first time, she was the one who tuned on television that day. That was early this year.
Early this year. When this year?
I was at January ending.
January, and we're in April. January, she on TV. All those contributing to the OPM TV, God bless. She on TV, and OPM was preaching on television.
So when I came back that evening, she told me, there's a station that she discovered today, and her mind accepted the station, that she wants us to be watching the station together. So the first day I started watching OPM, because all these years that I've been a compromiser, I've been smoking, I've been drinking, I've been lavishing money. The money I'm supposed to use and invest for my children, I use it for things that I didn't plan for. I see myself doing things that I didn't intend to do. So this thing keep happening to me. Not until that night, that day we finished watching OPM, I went to where I always used to smoke. I picked up a wrap, I put it in my mouth.